Sagittarius, welcome to your September 2023 energetic check. I am the Hippie Gypsy Reader. Welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. If you'll notice, I have a new setup. I started doing lives on my other platforms. Feel free to check those out. Links are in the description box and in my bio on my link tree, as well as information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading. This is going to be a general collective reading for Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, of course, feel free to switch that energy around as needed. We're going to get a look here in just a second. All of your subscribes, your likes, your shares, your comments help me to attune, so hopefully I can pick up on a situation you're experiencing based on that energetic currency. This goes for all platforms. I'm offering mini readings on my other platforms as well. Feel free to check those out on Instagram and Facebook. I'm offering advice on celestial events. You know there's a ton going on right now, right? All right. And we are getting out of Venus retrograde. It finally went direct yesterday on the 3rd. Today is the 4th. I'm a little bit behind. I'm down in Florida and the weather got me. Got me on the move. It didn't get me. It got me on the move. So I had to take some time to regroup and get resituated and feel comfortable and then come home and get comfortable again. So super fun being unhomed. All right. But I'm nomadic. I am that traveling hippie gypsy nomadic reader. So I got this. No big deal. We're back. We're going to get finished up here with our monthly energetic checks. If Sagittarius does not resonate with you, please be sure to check your other placements. If you do not know your other placements, you can go to any one of your favorite search browsers, type in natal chart calculator, plug in as much information as you know. The birth time will help you nail down houses and your rising sign. And since that moon moves so frequently, if you don't know your time, you can do AM and PM to see which one of each they are and see which one you resonate more with. That's a good way to know if you just simply cannot come up with your birth time. I know some people who can't. There are some that have been adopted. I know some that have been born in smaller hospitals where they didn't record the time of birth for some reason. I was born in the 70s in Arkansas and they recorded the time. So if they can do it, I don't see why these bigger hospitals can't. Anyway, there's a way to find out, unless you are, of course, adopted or if all of your family has gone and you just don't know how. If you've misplaced and you're unaware, then you can guess by going AM or PM using the location and the date. I digress, but that's how you find out your natal chart information. This will help you kind of tune into those other energies, understand what's going on celestially, how it affects you, how to move through that based on your energies. You could understand your feelings more. If your moon is in a water sign and your sun is in a fire sign, then this could be why you approach things more emotionally than, say, if somebody else you know has an earth moon sign. They're not as emotional and you can't understand why you're both the same sun sign, but you're different. It's those other placements, the houses, all that stuff. It's super interesting, and it all makes sense. You don't need to be an astrologer to understand. They will break it down in paragraph form so that you can clearly understand those energetic influences. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Cross watchers, of course, switch that energy around as needed. Let's check that energy, please, spirit guides and guardians, for September 2023. What does Sagittarius need to know? Page of Cups immediately. 6 of Cups immediately. You got an apology coming in from some past behavior. Someone from your past wants to come forward and offer an apology. Got that King of Wands showing up, Aries energy. Somebody who is very authoritative, could be a boss who owes you an apology. For others of you, this is just ushering in a lot of optimism and a lot of positivity that you can go on from this apology and kind of grow and develop your situation, right? You're having a lot of truth realization from this apology coming forward. For others of you, you could be very innocently looking at your past to try and figure out how to get more authority over any realizations or clear thinking moving ahead. You could be doing some shadow work for some of you. For others of you, this is just somebody wanting to apologize for something from the past. And this is bringing in a lot of optimism. It was really unexpected for them to come forward with this apology, and you're very happy about this outcome because it's offered you a lot of mental clarity and giving you some ability to move forward with some new ideas. What else does my collective need to know, please? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Yeah, things are finally looking more fair and balanced based on this truth and realization. You're able to really kind of focus on your growth. Yeah, focus on your growth and development. Right when I was saying that, that is so funny. For others of you, this is about you looking back fondly. For some of you, right? This is you moving into your, you could be pregnant at this time and you're thinking back fondly of your childhood and finding ways to integrate this into your new family growth here. For others of you, this is just you getting a lot of clarity and a lot of understanding through this truth and the realization through this apology, right? It's offering in a lot of clear thinking for you. And you're able to really finally get balanced and really get that energetic flow coming back into progress. And then you can start to grow and develop what it is that you were already working on. Taurus energy coming through for you. What else does my collective need to know? It's going to be a very direct reading, okay? Nine of Swords. Says you may have been losing sleep lately, which is very probable with all these celestial events going on, especially with the super blue moon that we just had. It'll be the last one until 2038, I believe. So I hope you got to see it. So growing and developing and moving into this big new phase of your life could be stressing you out just a little bit. Maybe you're overthinking it a little bit. You're having to kind of face some regret and some remorse over some realizations that this truth has brought in. What else? What else does my collective need to know? Thank you, spirit guides and guardians. Emperor. Ooh, a divine pair. Okay. This is a divine pairing here, Emperor, Empress, and there's been a lot of stress and sleepless nights between the both of you. You've been really kind of burdened by some of this negative thought and this negative speak. So somebody could be offering you an apology where they're realizing how they were very unable to control themselves, and things are going to finally balance out because this anxiety that has been developing between the both of you has really been quite unbearable. What else does my collective need to know? Yes, another 9. 9 of Wands. This has pushed you into having your boundaries up, Sagittarius energy coming through, but you're very guarded and protected, yet you push on, you persevere. This is not going to stop you, right? This is not going to slow you down at all, but you are absolutely ready for whatever, right? And you're learning a lot. You're applying a lot of this to what you have worked on so far so that you can keep going, so that you can keep on building up your prosperity. What else does my collective need to know? Last time for this deck. Thank you so much. Anything else? 7 of Wands. 7 and the 9 of Wands says your boundaries are firm, right? Ace of Pentacles has also come out. You're trying to build something big and major. You're seeing this opportunity come in to move ahead. 6 of Swords. 3 6s are on the board. We've had a Tower moment come through where you've had to totally redesign everything. This is a sudden upheaval, and this was unexpected. You did not see this coming yet. You're ready to go ahead and rebuild because you're learning a lot based on this new energy of you having gone through everything and figuring things out the hard way, right? And putting in all that effort is causing you to have to look at things in a new way, right? You're totally open to the fact that you need to tear everything down, but you're very defensively standing up for everything you've built so far. You're ready for this healing energy to come forward right now. You are very ready for that. This is a lot. I want to find out what this apology is for, because somebody's offering you an apology from something from the past, which is giving you a new perspective on the truth that you've received and how fair and balanced things need to be, because this divine pair has been very stressed out so far. There's a lot of anxiety and stress coming in. It feels like you've been through so much. battle, through so much angst, through so much fight, right? This is a big fight that you guys are kind of recovering from here, because you're learning new ways to communicate. You're trying to really stay dedicated to what you have been working on so far. For some of you, you're going to get a new job offer coming forward, right? And it's really stressful on having to integrate that into your partnership. And how do we handle the new development of our entire life, right? It totally tears everything apart. So you have to really kind of stand up for what you believe in on this new position. And you're asking your person to move on with you. You're asking your person to move on with you and to go forward into this future with you. There's been a lot of heartbreak and suffering that's caused you the need to deep down dive for that inner strength to keep working towards these goals. I feel like you're following your heart and really relying heavily on your intuition to help you with this healing journey, so that you can build up the stability and this long-lasting financial security you've been working on for so long. I feel like a lot of the balance has been on you to really kind of maintain everybody's happiness and joy, and you've been burdened by this, yet you remain emotionally mature, emotionally grounded, and ready to push on to start that work and effort towards everything you've been building so far, because you know that this is going to pay off. This is going to offer in so much emotional stability once this financial stability is obtained and everybody can finally move on and transition into what you are supposed to be here. Scorpio energy coming through. There's a lot of change coming forward with all of this growth and development. If you can get your person to come with you, if you can get your person to get on track, right? There's been some resistance here that has brought in a lot of loss, a lot of suffering, a lot of regret here, where people are really having to push on and heal from this energy. All right, let's get some clarification, please, spirit guides and guardians. Put these here. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardians, for that exact right message. We get clarity on the cards on the table, please. Thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. That's an exact right message my collective needs to know. What is that exact right message my collective needs to know? Thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. Let's get some clarity, please. Clarify this apology. Clarify this this Page of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. All this hard work you've put in so far, somebody needs to apologize. Lots of regret and remorse. Maybe somebody was disappointing you in their effort that they're putting in, with the Five of Cups also out here. What else? And there were secrets being withheld. This brought in a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, right? Somebody's really kind of focusing on the fact that they had to find out something the hard way. And it really took a hit to everything that you have built up so far. Tell me about this Six of Cups, please. Judgment. Apologizing, right? This is a big awakening for you to realize that somebody was really not working well with you here with that Three of Pentacles. Somebody here is having an awakening that they need to contribute more, that they need to help more. They need to be part of the team here. They need to help you build. They need to help you focus on what you guys are trying to build up. There's an awakening, and somebody's being asked to forgive for not putting in as much effort, right? For not pulling their weight as far as everything you guys had discussed that you were going to be building here. Tell me about this King of Wands. Okay. Ten of Swords, the end of a long, hard-fought battle. You're trying to be very, very patient here with everything that you're realizing, because you're finding purpose and meaning in all of this hard work that you've put in so far, yet you have been completely betrayed here. That is a painful ending, as a painful realization here. But Spirit is asking you to be very patient, to find the purpose and the meaning behind this lesson, right? To really focus on what you're trying to be told to learn, what you are needing to understand here. This is you having to be very fast thinking, but you're driven to succeed. You are really driven to success here no matter what. And it feels like a huge hit for you to have balance over this backstabbing and betrayal, because you're on a mission. You're quickly moving into this success and accomplishment, but it feels like you're kind of dragging someone along with you who keeps on hindering the progress here. They keep on hindering the progress, and you're being called upon to be very, very patient. Sagittarius, showing up to your own reading. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, please, Spirit Guides and Guardians. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Eight of Cups. Searching for truth, and you've gotten it. You got that truth, and you're having to process and heal from it with the Four Swords. This is about you looking for that introspection and really kind of taking on the lessons and understanding what you have learned here. This is you really kind of focusing on the forgiveness, because you're wiser of what you have learned about this person. And now you need to process this information and really kind of have this introspection moment, because you're taking a hard hit here, realizing you have to emotionally pull away from something that you were disappointed by. You're very disappointed here, and the lessons that you're having to learn and needing to pull away and process all of this. It felt like you had a team player on your hands, and this is a hard realization for you, right? A couple of eights out here. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles, please. Two of Swords. High Priestess. 2 2s. 2 2. Right? This took a hit to your intuition. Right? You really kind of trust yourself here, but you're trapped. You're trapped by this want to see things clearly, but you're kind of blind to the truth a little bit, but you're trying to trust yourself. I think you're relying heavily on your intuition to help you with this. The Ten of Pentacles went sideways here, saying that there is, the dark side of wealth. Maybe you're realizing that somebody may have been stealing from you here. They're trying to knock you off course a little bit, and this has taken a hit to your finances. But this is nothing you can't recover from with it coming out sideways, okay? But somebody has really kind of put you in this energy of having to decide between, what you know and what you feel. And I feel like you're relying heavily on your intuition right now, as far as what is the most fair, what is the most equal thing to do regarding somebody taking a hit to your finances here, right? Tell me about the Empress, please. Tell me about this Empress card. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Saw the Queen of Cups. Sideways. You need to heal from this. This is a lot of inner feelings where you're more focused on yourself right now because of what you've learned. And you're trying to focus on yourself, yet you're still trying to remain compassionate and caring. But you're relying heavily on your intuition because you need to heal from this. The King of Swords has you removing all of the emotion because you're being way more logical because you feel stuck. There's something that you need to release. And you're realizing that you have to let go. You have to let go, and this is bringing in all kinds of deep insight where you're realizing a lot of truths. You're looking at things very honestly. You're trying to remain as compassionate as possible, but you are driven to have to heal because you're trying to grow and develop something major here. But this took a major hit to whatever it is you're trying to build here. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, please. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. The Emperor reverses. Emperor, Emperor right next to one another here. The stress of this. Somebody was very domineering, controlling. They didn't have any discipline whatsoever. They were totally out of control of themselves. No self-control whatsoever. And this is stressing you out, right? Somebody has really kind of dropped the ball. They were very domineering and persistent and making sure that their way was the only way. This has brought back a lot of negativity and sadness. Somebody felt like they were very careless with your connection. Super arrogant, right? Somebody here was expressing a lot of arrogance. They were major egoic in telling you that they were so right about everything and you need to listen to them. And this has totally stressed you out and caused you to lose sleep because you trusted this person. You relied on them because they were a tyrant and they were bullying you into forcing you into seeing their way was the only way, right? What else for this Nine of Swords? And there comes the apology. There's that little apology you're going to get for somebody saying, okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Right. But at this point, with that being, you know, a couple of major arcanas, this is a major hit, right? You put a lot of trust in this person. They told you they had it. They told you, I know what I'm talking about. And they were very arrogant. They were very careless with everything because they were operating out of ego. They were operating out of a need to be stubborn and domineering in this. Tell me about this Emperor, please. Yeah, there's a lot of delays coming off of this divine masculine energy. Again, there is no gender in tarot, but the focus needs to come back, right? There's been a lot of lack of motivation. Somebody felt like they were maybe feeling a little bit bored. Tell me what else about this Emperor. What else about this Emperor? It brought a lot of delays to your forward progress, right? They could have been kind of operating, like I said, out of their own ego, kind of going it alone, saying, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. You have to listen to me. I have all the truth and the inner guidance here. I'm the one to listen to. Virgo energy coming out. What else for this Emperor? And it was a burden. It was a huge burden. Somebody took on all the responsibility and said, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. I'm the one to listen to, but it just felt like it was a big delay. Somebody kind of took all of the energy out of the forward momentum out of what you're working on because they just kind of put a lot of responsibility on you, maybe because they said, do as I say. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. And you felt overwhelmed, overburdened. And here's your person saying, I know what I'm talking about. You have to listen to me. But it just feels like it's slowed you down and sent you kind of into a circle of chasing your tail, so to speak. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles has come out sideways. So this is a long-standing plan you guys are both working on, but it does feel like somebody was very stubborn, obsessed with status, obsessed with wealth, obsessed with material things, and they were indulgent and they were financially inept to do so. Very careless with money here, which has caused you to really kind of put up your boundaries because you've realized that you're dealing with somebody who really doesn't know what they're doing, right? They kind of put on this brave front and kind of domineered you into listening to them. And now you're having to set up your boundaries and really protect yourself. But you're resilient. You're going to push on. Page of Swords has come out sideways, saying that you're trying to find out information, but somebody here is kind of all talk and no action, right? They just said, follow me, do as I say. Do as I say, but there has been zero follow through with this person, and it has left you feel like you're carrying the bag. You're carrying all of the responsibilities. You feel like you're worn out here. You have been through so much. You're having to recover from this financial spending. You're having to recover from this, this feeling like somebody was manipulating you into following them, into giving everything to this person. Tell me about and this is something you have to move on from, right? You've got to figure out what these old cycles are to close those out because you have change that is being called upon you right now. This is an inevitability that change needs to happen. Scorpio energy coming through with that Death card. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Like somebody's trying to close up my throat chakra, right? All talk, no action. I'm going to tell you everything, but I'm not going to back it up. King of Cups reversing. All these kings reversing, right? All these kings are reversing except for the King of Swords. This is bad advice. This is emotional manipulation, right? Somebody may have really used their emotions to try and control how the job is being done, how the planning is going down, right? They could have really kind of emotionally manipulated you with their inner feelings to get a lot of success and accomplishment over you, to be able to control you. What else for the Eight of Pentacles, please? Thank you so much. That's all. That's the truth. That's the truth. This is what you're realizing here. You're realizing that somebody was really, you're getting a lot of mental clarity on this emotional manipulation, right? Once you're starting to see that everything you've been working on, all of your hard work, all of your concentration, all of your success, This has been for nothing because somebody here has given you some bad advice and you're seeing things a lot more clearly now. This is you getting some new ideas to try and figure out how to recover from this. What else on this Eight of Pentacles? Because you're focusing on your emotional happiness. This is you really kind of focusing on your dreams coming true. This is the goal. This is complete emotional happiness. This is where you are driving towards with this plan, with this forward progress that you're trying to handle here. Tell me about the Tower card, please. Thank you so much. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you put your boundaries up. This is your last stand, right? This is, you know, you've been through this before. You can do this, Tower. You're up for anything, but you're feeling pretty pessimistic about having to do so, right? You're just really kind of like, all right, fine. Let's redo this again. Let's go ahead and start over from scratch again. But I know now I'm worse for the wear, but I'm well aware. I'm worse for the wear, but I'm well aware. Right? More Sagittarius energy coming through as well. Give me more on this Tower. Six of Wands shows that you're having victory and success. People could be watching on, watching you come back up through resilience of perseverance. People are looking at your boundaries and finally respecting what you're saying. Finally. Yeah, the Nine of Cups came out sideways. So you know your wishes and dreams are right there, right? You know what it takes to make this happen, and you're using your inner guidance to help you do so, because this is emotional stability that you're searching for, but you've been dissatisfied so far. Somebody here has brought you materialism. Somebody in your energy was very smug and conceited about, just listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. That's that Emperor in reverse. And it has led you to delays, right? Somebody here really didn't know what they were talking about, and you kind of knew it, and they're offering an apology and seeing if we can rebuild this, right? But you're standing up strong for what you believe in here, because you know what you're building. You know what you're building, and you know what you need to move away from, what's not serving your future here. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Two of Cups, right? You're very defensive. You're trying to maintain control, and you're holding your own in this partnership. What else? It's all stress. Yes, it's stressing you out. This partnership is stressing you out. Somebody has brought you a lot of insomnia, trauma, despair. You're feeling very defensive. You guys could be arguing, trying to defend your own rights here, and it feels very, very stressful. What else? But you're standing firm in your confidence here, right? This is you very determined, very focused on getting your plans met, getting your needs met here. This is you being very confident and taking a lot of courageous, brave steps of standing up for what you believe, because you know it is this is the way to do things, right? And you're very confident in that. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Guardians. What else? Five of Swords. You're winning at all costs, no matter what. Even if you have to walk away from some sort of an empty victory because of all these options and choices being presented to you, you have a lot of opportunities. You're still searching for your purpose, no matter what, right? You're still searching for your purpose, because somebody here has definitely brought in way too many choices, way too many options. They may have tried to manipulate you into following their way. Right? They're telling you, follow me. I know what I'm talking about, but it feels like this empty battle that you had to walk away from, because it's not the focus here. This is what you're trying to build, and you know what you're doing. And I feel like you have all of these opportunities being presented to you, but somebody here is trying to get away with something by misleading you and telling you to follow them, right? They've been very charming and charismatic, trying to get you to follow them. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Tell me about the Six of Swords, please. The Wheel of Fortune reverses. So this is somebody who's resisting change, and you're trying to get them to come on. You're trying to get them to move on, to pull away from this negativity, to pull away from this negative outlook on things, right? Let's move on from this. is what you're saying. Let's transition away. This is the calm after a storm that you're trying to move on to. The Magician has come out. You're trying to manifest better because you know that this is a great opportunity. This is supposed to be a very good energetic pull for you, right? You're manifesting a lot right here. You're manifesting abundance. You're manifesting growth. You're manifesting stability. You're manifesting a bright new future. You have all the resources available to do so. You just need to go ahead and move on because you've hit some bad luck. You've hit this energy of somebody trying to resist change, and you're trying to break these cycles of somebody being very negative, speaking negatively into your plans here, and you're pulling away from that altogether. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. You're making a major decision to take this leap of faith and get back to what you've been growing and developing because you know that this is a good investment. You know that this is a good investment. There's a lot of accomplishment. There's a lot of evolution that's going to come from this. You're going to be able to celebrate once again because of this new direction that you're taking off in. We've got Taurus energy, Aries energy, Gemini energy, Cancer energy, and you're finally pulling back to be able to fill your cup again, to have this emotional investment because you're moving very quickly into this new direction here because you know that this is what you need to be doing. This is the focus. This is very quick movement. For some of you, you could literally be traveling away. You could literally be traveling away to a new direction to start something brand new here, right? Because you're trying to grow something brand new. This is you traveling and moving on with this leap of faith. Interesting. I do feel like you're standing firm in your confidence based on understanding and realizing that you were listening to people when you shouldn't have. You have a really good sense and direction of what needs to happen, and you will kind of let somebody come in and emotionally bully you, kind of domineer the situation because they maybe were being loud and assertive, being very convincing that I know what I'm doing and you should follow me. Lo and behold, it turns out that you were right, and they're bringing forth an apology, saying, you know, I shouldn't have pushed you to follow me. Maybe I really actually didn't actually know. Maybe I was assuming that this would work out. I was trying to manifest it to work out, but it didn't work out, and so now we have to start over again. And it feels like there was a delay in your progress and something you're frustrated with. But you're ready and resilient because you're the type of person that's going to persevere no matter what. This is a setback and delay, but it does not stop you. It does not stop you from forward progress because Spirit is saying once you decide to finally trust in yourself again and make this big decision, you're going to take the leadership role back in your life. The Emperor drives the chariot next to the Empress, right? This is about taking a lot of control and direction towards what you were growing and developing because you know it's a fantastic investment and everyone's going to benefit. Everyone's going to benefit emotionally, societally, right? There's going to be so much happiness and joy that's brought in once you decide to pull away because you're quite capable of manifesting exactly what you want. This is a matter of you just trusting yourself a lot more because somebody here has been all talk and no action, and the realization of finding this information out was heartbreaking for you, right? That's heartbreaking that you put your trust in the wrong person. So you're having to dig down deep and find that inner strength to get back on track, right? To follow your own heart and follow your own intuition and to trust yourself again because you know that your hopes and dreams are coming true based on what you've been working on. You have to get back into balance because of the burden that has been placed squarely on your shoulders by somebody saying, follow me, I know what I'm doing. And it turns out they absolutely did not. They absolutely did not, but that's okay. We learn, we grow, we move forward. We grow through forgiveness. We grow through the lessons of the experience. We learn how to trust ourselves more. There's a great lesson in you understanding how to trust yourself, right? What is the lesson that you learned about you? You know what I mean? Where did you stop listening to your intuition? Where did you let the person override you and kind of take you on this path? and what led you to believe that, right? This is a lot of realization for you. Excellent, fantastic lessons to help you in your future. As long as you're applying these lessons to your future, you will not suffer. You will not suffer. It's whenever you don't listen to yourself, right? You ever go against your intuition just to see? I'll say my intuition wants me to go left, but I'm going to go right and see what happens. And then you go right, and it's there's tons of traffic. You catch every red light. Maybe you almost hit an animal or something. You know, it's just like, I knew I should have went left. I knew I should have went left. This is kind of that energy of you kicking yourself, and you're looking for a way to make that U-turn so you can go back the way you knew you should have been going, right? I knew I should have been going this way. All right, let's check with the Magic 8, see if Oracle needs anything else on this reading. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Guardians. I'm so truly grateful. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Guardians. I'm so truly grateful. Any other messages from the Magic 8? Sometimes no. It's a no. They definitely want a future with you. You guys have taken a break for just a moment to kind of figure things out. I think in a few months, this is really going to pan out, and you're going to see this investment is going to be worth it here. This investment is going to be worth it. Okay. I'll pull a message. All right. Let's see what the Wisdom Oracle has to say. Let's see what the Wisdom Oracle has to say. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Guardians, for that exact right message. You're ready. I'm so truly grateful for that exact right message. What does my collective need to know? Anything from the Wisdom Oracle? Yes. By the book. Here and now. Lots of wisdom coming out, Sag. That may be it. They're saying that's it. Okay. There's a change in the wind. Right. You're taking off in a new direction because Spirit is calling you there. Spirit is calling you to this new direction. They want you to focus on law of attraction, law of abundance, the karmic laws, law of assumption, right? The law of karma. They want you to focus on these. These are what you're going to have help you build and transition into the future, because there's been a lot of chaos and conflict presented to you. People are bringing you all kinds of information. They're all talk, no action. And this has caused you to need to focus on a new direction. Look at these. Super similar, right? You're changing. You're changing. You're moving into something else. There's been conflict and chaos. Like, who am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? But this change in the wind has brought a lot of truth and realization where you're fighting the elements here to be able to persevere and push on into the direction you know you need to be going, because you're focusing on the exact right mission, right? The here and now is the lesson. The here and now is all we have control over. We cannot dwell in the past because it is done. We cannot contemplate the future because we are unsure. You have no idea what the future is going to hold. The only thing you have is here and now, the present moment. This is the gift that you're given to be able to have this opportunity here and now, to be able to focus on your growth, your development, your lessons that you're learning here, the change that needs to happen, and what chaos and conflict has pushed you to need to move away from this, right? To where you're understanding things more clearly. You're focused on the current situation, getting out of your past, getting out of your future, because these are mental suffering. There's nothing you can do about either one of these. The main focus has to be the present moment and what you're doing with it. Spirit is telling you to really think about this. They're asking you to clean up your energy a little bit, asking you to clean up your surroundings. And they're telling you that a lot of thought process is really going to help you to persevere. This is going to help you really kind of ponder everything. They're asking you to really focus on what needs to be let go of. Where are your, this is you kind of cleaning up the mess of somebody else, right? This is you really putting a lot of energy and effort into fixing this, right? Fixing this mess. This person is absolutely a soulmate. There's a lesson that needs to be learned from this, as we do from every single contact we have, right? Everyone you meet is someone you're supposed to meet for a reason. Every lesson you learn is something that's supposed to help you in the future. This is your time to really ponder and reflect on the present moment. That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that deserves all of your energy and focus. Do not focus on the past. Don't get overwhelmed by your future. The here and now is the only thing we can deal with, right? Go through your home and get it cleaned up. Look for any bills that may have been missed. We're coming out of all of these retrogrades. Get your home decluttered so that your energetic flow can start to happen again. Things have maybe felt a little stagnated. But this is you kind of getting that energy flowing again so that your laws of attraction, abundance, karmic balance, all those things can start to flow again because of how stagnated you've been by hyper-focusing on the past and on the future. They do not serve you. The only thing that can help you is the present moment. Okay. Let's laze through Kipper real quick and see what Kipper has to say before we close out the reading for you. I hear my cat crying outside. He's been a mess. If you've watched these other readings. Whew. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Guardians. What else does my collective need to know? So truly grateful. Anything else from the Kipper? Anything from the Kipper you need us to know? All right. That's a few. What else do we need to know? You've been blessed with the high honor of taking control over your life, right? Your person may bring in this want to try and make things right by being extra sweet, extra kind, laying things on thick. I feel like the community has a big part to do with what you're going through here. And there's a lot of judgment happening from your community based on something you've gone through with your person, something that you have been through here. Take what fits. Your journey is pulling you forward, and there's going to be some unexpected income coming in whenever you start to pull away from focusing on the wrong direction here. Great fortune is definitely coming in. This is going to be very unexpected. Once you start to pull forward and move into this new direction, things are going to start to really happen for you. Okay, my collective, I feel like that was your reading for the month of September. I hope this helped and resonated in some way. All of your subscribes, your likes, that helps me to attune and pick up on your energy. This goes for all platforms. Be sure and check out my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Those are also where I'm going to be doing lives. I post many readings all the time. Be sure and check on this channel as well, as I'm doing a lot more shorts. If you want just a quick energetic check, I'm doing those as well. If you're interested in a personal reading, all that information is in my bio and in my link tree attached to the description box of this video as well. All the decks are available for closer view. Those are listed in my description box. You can go online and take a look at them. Look at this gilded edge. Gorgeous. Take a look at them. They're at closer look. They are gorgeous. My cat is distracting me, so I'm a little thrown off. He's outside crying for some reason. I don't know why. So I will close the reading for now. Be sure and reach out through email if you have any questions regarding personal readings. Those have been going magically. My books are a little bit loose, so I'm going a little bit longer than what the timestamps are on those. They'll say 20 minutes and an hour, but I have definitely been going over because the conversation's been so good. The spirit has been so divine. The attunement has been amazing. I am honored. I'm honored to be a vessel for you. Thank you so much for tuning in and playing along. Again, all of your subscribes, your follows, your comments help me to grow. So thank y'all so much for being a part of all that. I love y'all so very much, truly. I will see y'all soon. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. Y'all take care.